Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. In my last video, I talked about how you can lap raise and rack up the indoor miles without being on the trainer. Well, today we're going to do that, but I'm going to use my Strava to check the distance. This may be inaccurate because I do not have a bike computer or wheel sensor, and this is an old building with a lot of metal in it, so it might bounce my GPS signal around, but I'm going to give it a try and get some kind of a reading what kind of distance you have. So we're going to start at the beginning of the cross country loop, and we're going to check the distance by trying to hit every section at least once. For this distance check, I will be riding my dirt jumper. It's a single speed bike with no gears, and it also requires me to stand up and pedal through this whole park. So this may be a little bit more challenging for me because I won't have the luxury of sitting down and just pedaling and trying to put in distance. But if you want to come in here and just do distance and just really add miles and build up your base for the next season, you can bring a trail bike in. And I made a video about bringing your trail bike to race. And if you want to, you can go check it out. I have it posted up on my channel. But for me, I'm going to use my dirt jumper and just go flowing through the park and see how I do. In this cross-country loop, I laid out a route that would enable me to flow from one side of the park to the other, while hitting all the major sections in the park that I want to do for the distance check. Now, I am also going to try to simulate a outdoor riding experience while riding indoors, kind of give people an idea how they might be able to rack up base miles during this winter weather or when it's really crappy out. It's not the exact outdoors, but it's better than riding the trainer. When laying out this video and this video idea, I thought it's just going to be checking the distance of rays. Well, one thing I didn't realize is this is also testing my fitness level riding distance on a dirt jumper. I haven't really rode distance on a dirt jumper since last season at Rays, so that's about 6, 7 months ago. I've been riding distance on a trail bike which has gears, which makes it a lot easier. So I'm struggling here a little bit because I'm not really in the fittest shape to ride a dirt jumper. Now I know in time I will get fitter and in better shape to ride my dirt jumper all through Rays, but right now it's kind of a struggle and I'm not doing everything as cleanly as I normally would. If you're thinking about planning your own cross-country loop through Rays, but you don't want to hit any of the jumps I just did, I would recommend looping through the sports section. It's an easy way to add distance to your loop, and also you probably can get a mile in just trying to hit every single skinny. Plus it will work on your balance and your technical skills through all that section. And then when you're ready, you can just flow to the next section just like I am, and avoiding all the jumps. But I like hitting jumps because it's one of the weak areas of my skill set, and I'm always trying to improve on that. So I'm on to the next part. Yes, I have to go through the common area to get to the next part because there's not a really good way to flow from the sports section to here that I laid out. But again, this is going to be the best route for me. And there's millions of different ways to go through Rays, as I said. So if you have any suggestions on how to flow through the Rays better, just let me know. Put those suggestions and ideas in the comments below. Thank you. From last season to this season, I seem to lost the ability to clear the cross-country jumps. Last season I was consistently clearing them and with some style. But this season I'm barely clearing them, casing them very hard, and I'm not sure if it's because I went from the trail bike to the hardtail, or I'm changing my jumping skills, or I lost some jumping skills. I'm not sure what happened there, and I'm not really too happy with it. After filming the cross-country loop for this video, I decided to session the new room because this jump at the end of it, I really wanted to dial in, and I just couldn't figure it out. What I was doing wrong was not carrying enough speed into these berms, setting me up perfect for this jump. But after sessioning it for a while, I figured it out and it worked out really good, and I think I have it dialed in almost to perfect. Little tweaks here and there, and I think everything's dialed. I normally clear that jump with ease. This is where I can see my fatigue really setting in for running this lap. And also, as I'm watching this video back, I see the little glitches on my video screen. I don't know if it's my camera's still messed up or something's wrong with the SD card. If anybody knows what's going on, let me know in the comments below. Thank you. As I'm finishing up my cross-country loop, a few things didn't go according to plan. One, right before I climbed the cross-country hill for the second time, my camera randomly shut off. I don't know why, but I had trouble getting it turned back on. And while I was working on my camera, the GPS was recording time as if I was moving. I don't know if the auto pause feature didn't kick in, or it was GPS drift or something like that. But it will show on the screen that it took me 12 minutes to do this cross-country loop when the video is only about 9 minutes long. So there's a little difference there. Plus, it showed a 1 mile distance. But if you look at the map, there looks like some drift happened, so I don't know if this is exactly accurate. Even though this isn't exactly accurate, and I know with a bike computer and sensor I could be much more accurate, I really enjoyed making this video. I never really knew how far Ray's cross-country loop is, especially with the new room being open, and I didn't know how much that really added. But if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. And as always, keep finding MTB Zen.